Welcome back.
Righto guys, so we're in the town of Marree. It's about in the middle of nowhere.
It is the start of the Birdsville or the Oodnadatta track, so whichever way you choose, this is where you'll start or finish the track.
So we're going to be starting the Oodnadatta track for a little bit, and we're going to turn off actually. I'm going to head to a secret little hot spring.
I just went into the Marree general store to ask about the road conditions. Unfortunately, no one was there that was able to give any insight. One guy just asked, he said, just make sure you're checking the online, you know, it gives you updates. And I said, yeah, it's blue. And he said, I think you'll be all good. We've had no rain for a while, just avoid the washouts, was his words.
He hit B with a she'll be right.
Yeah, he said.
Which means we'll be right.
He has no idea, but she'll be right.
We're just going to drop our tyres here. There's like no asphalt anywhere around here. Righto, got my snorkel sock on as well, just to reduce the amount of dust going into the airbox and then the engine and turbo.
We've also decided to put on the padding on our awning. Whatever you can to save your stuff,
Our last caravan, we didn't have this, and it got smashed by the stones.
And just like that, we are on the dirt.
Yeah.
When is the next time we will see asphalt? We're about 20 kilometers in. We're gonna just go around, do a check of everything, see how it's all going.
I have found something on our checks. I just went through, you know, just shake something, just give it a little rattle, see if it's moving, if it's really that loose. And our winch box, control box, there's just a little Allen key at the back, just need to nip that up.
While Josh looks at that one, it looks like the winch is a bit loose. I'm gonna just walk around, but I'll look inside the van, see how that's all going, make sure everything's locked up and fine. The only problem that we seemingly have is that, and it always comes off. So I'll put that there, but so far everything looks all right.
It's just very fiddly. It wasn't hard. I think it's done up all right, so I'm gonna keep pushing on. Thank you. Yep, flies are good. We've got cow poo.
Oh, frothed up beer.
And algae water. Just kidding, it's actually not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all to have any water in the outback. So we're here at a hot spring. Everyone else is disconnected and we can't find a hot spring, so we've obviously disconnected.
Yep.
And I guess we'll go for a little drive.
Yeah.
We should have read the signs coming in. We just read campsite, but I'm sure it would have been on the signs where to go.
Yeah, we'll go for an explore. I think it might be a donation camp.
I think it's $10 a night donation.
Yeah,
so
or honesty box.
it's not absolutely outrageous, like $10. There's a lot of cow or camel poo though.
Yeah.
So I think we might get woken up to.
Oh, what was that?
That was a cow.
A
herd of cows right at the front.
There's like 3 other campers here.
Huge campsite.
Yeah, huge campsite. And like, I've never heard anyone talk about this place.
I have never heard about it. When we went to Marree general store, they knew sort of nothing about it. So I'm worried the hot spring doesn't exist.
Yeah,
and we're just
I know.
Gone 100
or like we're
Ks
fully out of season or something like that. You have to go 50 k's there, 50 k's back, and it doesn't connect up to the Birdsville or the Oodnadatta track. So it is a little bit, you know, of a detour.
Off the Oodnadatta
Yeah, I know, but you have to go pretty much back into Marree. Maybe that's why people don't come here, but I reckon it's a pretty good spot, pretty good secret little spot.
That's us back on the road again. So we spent 2 nights at this hot springs. Gigi is not happy to be leaving. It was really good and highly recommend if you're coming out this way doing the Oodnadatta, take the Detour. I mean, we are up at about 6:30 now to head back. I think it took us about an hour and a half to do that 50 k's, and we're planning to go back to Marree, top up the fuel tank before we tackle the Oodnadatta again.
Righto, so we did have a big discussion around the tyre situation. It's probably not the smartest things to do, you know, nearly 1,000 k's of dirt road with 4.5 tyres. We tested it on about 200 k's of asphalt, 100 k's on dirt, and it's held up so far. We're gonna stick with it, commit to it, and there's offshoots on the Oodnadatta track. So, you know, if we're having problems, we can go, turn off early and head to the bitumen, head to Cooper, get a fix there, sort of thing. So I hope we're not, you know, looking like idiots.
Right, we're back at Marree, topping up the fuel now, and then Oodnadatta track 2.0. It's about to start. Make our way towards somewhere near Coward Springs, whatever free camp though we can find for the night. We are on the track. The sign was Melbourne traffic. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, walking on the road, taking photos. Someone almost pulled out in front of us because they thought, you know, we're in the middle of nowhere, that there's no road rules.
So someone pulled out in front of us while someone was standing on the road, while a truck, like road train, was also just parked in the middle of the road.
And they had a caravan
behind them. It was all a bit chaotic.
Filled up with fuel there, an eye-watering $2.90 a litre, which has got to be up there with some of the most expensive places. Potentially going to Mount Dare and then Yalara. So we'll check the fuel there and see how it compares.
Let's do a fuel tour of Australia.
We'll run out of money. We'll run out of money doing that.
I actually think Mount Dare is $2.90. They posted it on their socials the other day.
Well, we've got our Jerry's with cheaper fuel, so that should, you know,
balance it out.
Help out.
All right, let's go. Taking our first break.
Yeah, what a break. Pulling over for this. Look at the bull bar. The truck looks tiny compared to this thing. God, if that thing can make it, then so can we. Having major regrets. I swear there was like a good amount of smooth patches. Like right now we have had 0 time away from corrugations. Corrugations the entire way.
Whoa! We've just reached the first smooth patch and it is so nice.
My spine's back intact.
Oh, and we're out of it. If you've ever considered buying a 70 series of any sorts, really think about the noises that we are currently showing in this video and decide if you're happy with that. We've had our first casualty.
Yeah. So from all the corrugations, our beers burst open, happened on the top shelf, so it's managed to leak through everything.
So we've got a nice odour of beer in the fridge. Unfortunately for our messy fridge, I now have a sneaky little Bev just went to say the unthinkable that it was nice and smooth and then it's just gone to poop again.
Yeah.
It's not too bad right now.
Yeah, these are small corrugations just right now, so we can really get on top of them. So the first 30 Ks were terrible. We were thinking that people get 30 Ks into it, they think, nah, screw this, I'm not doing it, and then turn around.
And go back and then double over the road, and that's why it's so bad. And then little do they know they can just get up to this nice, smooth track.
Went over to do some vehicle checks. So we've got a cable tie on this side, but the nut on this side has come loose. So I'm just going to cable tie. That one was a bit too late. I've just found another screw loose. My new bonnet protector screw has rattled loose, so I'm gonna cable tie that one up too.
We pulled up for the night. A few hours ago we called it, we were exhausted. We had work to do on the laptop, so we pulled up. Hours have gone past, Gigi's bed's in her usual spot. And we're just gone to do a vacuum of the floors. And Josh is like, oh no, I thought I could smell barbecue sauce. And we've opened the cupboard. The lid bounced off the sauce through everything, and so is the chia seeds. That is foul.
So as we were about to pull into this camp, we heard someone come over the radio say, Haylen van owner, stopped, and we were scared that we'd done something wrong or not allowed to pull into this camp. But
or that our caravan was missing its back, or...
Yeah. But the guy was a Haylen van owner himself, so it was good to meet another owner. We just had a chat.
This is where we stayed last night, hitting the road right now to get down to Coward Springs, where we'll just pull in for a few hours, stop into their cafe, maybe go into the springs, we're not too sure yet, and then keep making our way through to William Creek, where we think we might just pull up for today. Hopefully start like asking people questions about what the track's like, to whether from William Creek we go to Coober Pedy, from William Creek do we go to Oodnadatta, from Oodnadatta do we go to Marree, or do we go to Mount Dare, from Mount Dare, you know, we've got a lot of questions still. We're day 4 into the trip, into the track, so we've used a little bit more water than we would have hoped. Obviously the barbecue sauce incident didn't help with that. All right, come along. Now let's just hope that this is how it's going to be for the rest of the track now.
We've got the grader, but...
We have found the grader, but I'm hoping they've done the rest and like moving forward. Not just this tiny little bit, and then it's going to be an absolute hell of a ride. But in saying that, yesterday was by no means a smooth track, so they kind of done the start. This is better than the Bruce Highway right now. All good things must come to an end, and we are out of the graded road. Here we are down at Coward Springs. The
infamous. We were gonna boycott this place like crazy after we found our secret spring. For $3, I mean, I don't think we can go past it.
And the date, little shack, everything is so nice. We need to get in ASAP before people get here.
Oh, the bum got me.
Oh my god.
Like it's warm, it's not hot.
It is.
Kinda.
I think it's 28 degrees.
Oh, I don't know.
And you can have your dogs down here just like tied up. GJ's not happy that she's not swimming. We have made it.
Yeah, wasn't too bad. Mixed conditions, you know, heavy corrugation and some really smooth patches. Just gonna drive to conditions. This is so smooth.
We're on a bit of asphalt. This is nice, isn't it?
Pulled into William Creek. We're at the unpowered sites here. 35 a night. Bit silly considering we're gonna go to the pub anyway, spend money. Does anyone else suck at putting in the fuel at the automatic pumps? Because I just can't work them out at all. Yeah, it only let me put in $100. I don't know if that's for everyone or I did something wrong. And then it stopped at 95, so, but apparently you only get charged at 95. But anyway, at least it wasn't, like it was plenty, the $100 to get us to where we need to be. Oh, we've got heaps of fuel, so. But yeah, I just suck, and I've never gone to those unmanned ones just for that exact reason.
That's Williams Creek done. So the actual Outback sign says that you can't actually drive on this road, but the website is open and they say that there's issues with their satellite, so you've just got to scan a barcode and follow the online website. So a little bit nerve-wracking just like seeing the sign saying do not enter, but we'll see what happens. If it gets bad, we just turn around and go back. They're just not stopping. Maybe until we go.
Yeah, it's very close to the end.
And it's been wet.
Might even go the other side of the road.
I'm literally thinking let's just head to Caravaggio.
Oh. So that was like a 10k stretch of just constant corrugations. Oh god, like we were able to get on top of them, but still like they look deep.
Well, that's the drone done.
Yeah, I got a bit too smart for my own good.
That's all right. Accidents happen. So we've just had a little stop here. This is a really good spot. I would camp here outside of William Creek, maybe 50, 70 k's out. But we're gonna do another hour or so now. The flies are horrific. horrific.
Yeah, you just have to pretty much stay in the van.
Yeah, like you can't go outside at all. Let's keep going.
So we are camping at a river tonight, and there potentially is meant to be some water. It's been really dry so far. It's getting a bit greener around here. Is there a camp in there? I reckon it might.
Bear with us.
Righto, G. Guess what? JJ, here, come on. Look what we got. Finally found some water along this track. JJ's going in. Good girl, monkey. Oh. It's looking a bit muddy, but if it gets any hotter, I'm jumping in too. What do you think, Jay? It's really annoying because I just want to enjoy this campsite, you know, set up our chairs and table and, you know, have some beers. But these flies are atrocious. I might sound like a bit of a sook, but they are shocking. They are shocking. Might need to get a fly net, honestly. They'll go soon, but then the mozzies will come out, so you can't win. Since I broke the drone, which I'm so annoyed at, I do have one idea actually that could get a nice bird's eye view shot of this campsite. I think that looks pretty good. That works pretty good as a drone. There you go. 3.
Got all our firewood out of the car, everything, set up a fire. So keen to have a fire down by the river, but unfortunately the flies are only letting up now that it's pitch black and we are ready for bed. But we thought, oh, we've got full batteries, let's get our juicer out and have a nice juice. And just to really summarize what our poor fridge and food is going through.
Look at it, it's literally the whole circumference of
and the whole packet is just gone.
Really struggling with our fridge a bit. Like, it's been good, it's held up externally with the corrugations and
Touch
you know
wood.
the motor as well too. We broke a shelf on the door, the big shelf, you know, where like milk goes and stuff like that. So that cracked off the door, and then our beers were just sliding everywhere. Everything slides off all the shelves. So yeah, we need to like work out a fix for that.
I think you can get like those poles that go in front. So we're definitely going to have to get them. I mean, it's just all things that you go out and you test and you try and you get your bruised apples and you move on. You make juice out of them. Good morning. We are about to make the last 50-kilometer leg to Oodnadatta. This campsite was amazing.
Yeah, we can finally enjoy it like really early in the morning before the flies get here.
There is so much water here, like who knew? I wonder if this is year round, like there's always water.
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to get here really tomorrow or very quickly.
We've left all our firewood.
So yeah, we've got a fire ready for you to go if you get here quick enough.
Well, it's just blinding on the camera, but amazing. So good, let's do this. but this road has been nice.
Yeah, like the full 50Ks have been really good. I've done half of it in two-wheel drive.
It is, I mean, we still got 10K, so I don't want to speak too soon, but I don't know, this is better than going on the hard top.
So we've made it to Oodnadatta. The last 50Ks were just so good. Really nice stretch. Must have just been graded. So yeah, we were really lucky to get that. So we're pulled up. They've got a 2-night pre-camping area. Just walk into the roadhouse. The pub's across the road too. So we might visit that later. One of the first things we did when we got here was go into the roadhouse and we asked about the track conditions going forward, because this place was going to be a bit of a crossroads for us, because it was either going to be, you know, head over to Marree, jump back on the Stewart Highway, would have been the safest bet, and the riskier one would have been going to Mount Dare. We went in, had a chat, and they said that the road going to Mount Dare had just been graded. The road crew just got off it yesterday, so should be looking pretty good for us, hopefully. Thanks for making it this far into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the last leg of our journey. I wish I could say it went smoothly, but that wouldn't be our style.